It's no surprise that she has literally had this wedding planned since high school. More than 10 years, literally since high school. And so, for a while now, I've been able to kind of picture what to expect on this day, right? I knew it was gonna be big, I knew it was gonna be beautiful, very elegant, very classy. But something that I always had trouble imagining was who would be sitting next to her, right? I could never imagine who could her groom be, because no one's good enough for Jack, right? No one's good enough for my sister. But then Walt came along. And he's still not good enough, but he's really close. He's really, really close. I truly couldn't think of a better fit for my sister.
It was the best time ever. Yes, I'll never get over it. It felt like a different world. My best friend, Billy, did the flowers. It really was so gorgeous.
We have a wonderful evening planned for you all. And I want to thank you all for being with us today to celebrate this special event for our families. Walt, I couldn't be prouder to have you as a son-in-law. Jack, you picked a good guy. So I want to welcome you to the family, Walt. I'm very excited to have you as a son-in-law. And I want to thank Eric and Renee for raising such a gentleman. You've taught Walt to be a man, a true man. Thank you.
When she was coming down the aisle and he turned and looked and saw her, and you could just see the emotion, the love.
Her and Walt holding hands, like you could just tell that they were okay up there. All eyes were on them, but they had each other, and it was really great to watch.
My father would say that what is needed for happiness is awareness and appreciation. And you, Jacqueline and Walt, have that for each other. You are aware of the gift that you are to each other, and you appreciate each other. And we love you, and as a mother, I am at peace. Thank you for that.
A few years back during COVID times, we would get on some Zoom calls, playing virtual beer pong and stuff, joking around. And I'll never forget Walt's face. I vividly remember it. You could just see the pride he had in his face to have her by his side. And I still see that same sense of pride today.
It was fun. Everybody was so happy because she had 9 bridesmaids and a couple of flower girls, and they were all getting their hair and makeup done. And we were all laughing and enjoying it.
She just exudes joy, and there's like no judgment. Like she takes everybody as they are. And I think that's what he was looking for, was just somebody with that true, kind heart filled with joy.
First of all, she was adorable. She was a very sensitive kid, creative. She had a sense of style from the start. What more can I say? Very, very intelligent kid.
He was so sweet. He always looked out for the underdog. So it was his heart to protect. When he was a little bit older, he was a lifeguard, and he saved several kids from drowning. So yeah, he is a superhero. You could see that he was nervous. But I did ask him, what are you nervous about? And he said, thinking I'm going to lose it when she walks down the aisle. And I said, it's okay to lose it. That's who you are.
I felt like he was sent for me, where I know now, not that my job is done, I'll always be her mother, but that I can pass the baton to him and she's going to be cared for and loved in the same way that I have cared for her and loved. It's like it's a more mature love than any that I know, really. Maybe Jacqueline's grandparents, but it's a very mature, a real appreciation for each other.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Her father doesn't show a lot of emotion, but he was emotional that day.
Oh my gosh.
I would say I could not have been happier and more delighted because Walt was going to be my son-in-law, that Walt was the one.
I love my kids so very much. Sometimes I feel it's too much. It's to the core.
Mommy, he knows I get hangry, so he got me a bunch of granola bars. My favorite kind. That's so cute.
When I saw how she loved him, and I noticed that it was a deeper love, a stronger love than I could ever love him, that is when I knew she was the one.
Back when she got engaged, she was like, I want everyone in white. And we were like, okay, like this is different, like this is so cool. Her vision was spot on.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, it couldn't have come out any better, so it was beautiful.
You're amazing.
We are gathered here together today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, to give recognition to the worth and the beauty of love, and to cherish the words that will unite your lives. Walter and Jacqueline have reached that point in their relationship where they desire a greater commitment. They have chosen to make this deeply personal commitment, surrounded by loved ones and friends, and they feel so grateful that you are all here. If they weren't nervous, they would probably look at you. But they're focused on each other right now. Jacqueline and Walter, you shared with me that you feel that you complement each other. Walter is more laid back, maybe not in this moment, but generally. And Jacqueline is more organized. You're both a bit reserved, and you have a lot in common. You're a great team, and you're very devoted to your family and your friends and this next phase of your relationship. You are both just so excited to be married and look forward to growing your family together. You are declaring your faith in each other, a faith and trust that you've already created in your partnership. Your task now is to build upon this solid base. Imbue your loving partnership with ever more caring and trust, vulnerability and kindness. These are the hallmarks of a healthy marriage. Like Sammy Kershaw says, call it fate, destiny, call it luck you ended up with me. But some things are meant to be. Coincidence, circumstance, or something bigger that's just out of our hands. But some things are just meant to be.
I was in the front row and I watched Jacqueline and her father walking up, but as they got close, I turned and I looked at Walt and I could see what words couldn't say. He put his head down and then kind of peeked up. It was almost like he couldn't look. Yeah, I felt full of joy and emotion.
Walter, do you choose Jacqueline to be your wife, your partner, and your one true love? Will you cherish your friendship, love, today, tomorrow, and forever? Will you trust and honor her? So help you God.
I do.
Will you laugh with him and cry with him? Will you love him faithfully through the best and the worst, the easiest and the difficult times? As you have given him your hand to hold, will you also give him your life to keep? So help you God.
I do.
Jacqueline, with this ring,
I honor and love you.
I honor and love you.
Walter, with this ring,
I honor and love you.
I honor and love you.
You did it. It is sealed.
They're gonna do great things in life, and they're such like life partners, and you can just tell how happy they are. And I just want them to continue having happiness and love for one another, and then a family down the road.
I don't know how many of you know this about Jacqui. She's a planner. She has a ton of wisdom for her age, but she's definitely a planner as well. Jacqui has had a Pinterest page planning this wedding for 10 years. So Jack, dreams come true. Dreams come true.
I want to thank God for answering Mother's prayers. Tracy shared with me that she prayed for a mom to have a son like Walter. And I shared with her that I prayed for a mom to have a daughter like Jacqui. So I just want to thank God for bringing the two of them together and answering our prayers.
She is so close with her grandparents, and having the ability to have your grandparents at your wedding is huge.
Jacqui, our family can't thank you enough for your endless support and unconditional love for Walt. Our Walt is now your Walt.
I'm actually the brother that he called. And the only thing that I really remember from that was just, he kept talking about this beautiful blonde that left him speechless. We ended that call with him saying, I think I've finally found the one. And here we are today with you two side by side, and I wish you both marital strength, all the happiness in the world. I can't be prouder of either of you.
Jacqui, my sweet little girl, you've grown and matured to be a beautiful person and woman. Walt, I'm confident you're always going to take care of Jacqui and kids when they come along. Today, you are a family. Your family comes first.
The day that she told me they were going to be dancing together, like the joy that came out of her voice in expressing like they're going to do their wedding song, it was truly beautiful, and I know how much she loved that.
Here's to many, many years of love, happiness, and great memories. I love you too. Cheers.
I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. It's been an honor to bear witness to this union, and I cannot wait to see the future that you two build together.
Jacqui, you're an absolute sweetheart. I'm so happy to see you and Walt together and how y'all's love is so pure. We are so blessed to have you as part of our family, and we are excited for you to start your own. Thank you guys for making us a part of this.
To the only straight couple I'm happy to celebrate during Pride weekend. Jack and Walt, I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of you. Congrats. Cheers. Cheers.
I see a couple of kids. They already have a couple of dogs. And I see two very happy, content, adorable people together as a couple forever.
Jellyroll, let's snip it back in. Hold up.
We'll bring it back and snort.
Okay, that was good.
It's a little something I whipped up.
You know. That your sister's taller than you, but I think it's because of her 12-inch heels.
She is. She is actually taller than me.
I'm not gonna button it for you.
I ain't gonna lie, we look good.
Yeah, you're great.
That too. Yeah.
I mean, we make your job easy.